Today's NBA gameplay, Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors prepare for a thrilling matchup against MVP caliber Lauri Markkanen and the struggling Utah Jazz. Golden State currently sits 8th in the West, while Utah has slipped to 11th. Will the Warriors roll to an easy victory, or can the Jazz deliver a surprising upset? Watch the full video to see how it all plays out.
Teams that want to slow things down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
The starters for the Utah Jazz, they've got Lauri Markkanen. He's out there at Nurkic. And it's Mikhailuk in at the 2. Now, here's George. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. Three-pointer. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Markkanen passes to Bailey. Markkanen looking it over. To the paint. Here's Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
And Nurkic around there, big and right on top of the cylinder.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Pass to Moody. It's up a 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Here's Mikhailuk. Outside, George. Outside, Markkanen. To the middle. It's stolen by Green. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Moody. Second chance shot. Yes, that goes in.
Butler does the things on offense, but it's the dirty work, the loose balls, the extra possessions that he gives you on D. That's special.
Pass to Bailey. Driving the lane. Nurkic the pass to Mikhailuk. Here's Bailey, defended by Moody. Clock at 4. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Fires the 3. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And Jimmy Butler put together, Brent, one of the all-time playoff runs, leading the Heat to the finals in 2023.
Yeah, you don't want to live in or dwell on the past, but man, Miami being the 8th seed that year, Kevin, and with Jimmy putting up 38 a game in that first round against the Bucks. The guy earned the MVP of the Eastern Conference Finals. What a run.
The Jazz shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one. It seems likely that the Warriors' title run under Steph Curry, Brent, has probably come to a close.
Yeah, I'm not going to count Steph Curry out quite yet, Kevin, but, you know, they have added some quality youngsters. They're trying to grow that group. How fast can they bring those kids along to championship caliber players? That's the big question. They're going to win their share of games.
And he makes both free throws. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. tries to save it. And now the fast break. George with the ball. Buries it down low.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They trail by 1. George against Curry. 14 feet away. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Here's George. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Back to Moody. Richard, defended by George. Here's Richard, and he's good on the 3-ball.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now, here's Nurkic. Here's the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Mikhailuk's got 7.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Here's Curry. He gets that one.
Yeah, all those things that Steph does before the game, and you think there's no way he's pulling those off in the game. Guess what? He's pulling them off in the game.
Timeout.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Well, Greg, over the last few seasons, one area of consistency for the Jazz has been their rebounding.
Yeah, and they have some size, and they make controlling the boards a focal point. When you're playing Utah, you better be ready to put a body on somebody.
George against Curry. Bailey passes to George. And he converts the layup. George has got his second bucket. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Warriors have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. All alone. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And that's how you share the ball. They got what they wanted, and Butler put the finishing touches on it.
Outside, Markkanen. Back to George. And then George with the jam.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. The Warriors have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. The Utah Jazz last season became one of the first teams in the league to move their games to broadcast television. It's a gamble, but they just about tripled their reach. And with the rapid growth in the region, they have a chance to attract new fans. And Kevin, no doubt, other NBA teams are keen to see how this goes.
Oh, David, no question at all. And we thank you for your report.
And Markkanen really that time going strong.
Warriors trail by 3. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. 6 points for Jimmy Butler.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Here's Nurkic. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. The shot missing. Curry against George. Back to Curry. And no good that time. Great D that time from Nurkic. Bailey passes to George. Basket good. George has got 8 points.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Warriors have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Drains the three-pointer. It's all knotted up.
It doesn't matter. I mean, once Steph Curry crosses half court, you're in trouble.
Pass to Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Golden State's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Green with a screen on Markkanen to the inside. Green, no luck.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Now, here's George. He's got 8. And Curry pulls it down. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. Trailing by 2. Count the basket. He's got 8.
Forward size with guard handles. Butler showing us how he can manipulate the ball there.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
Utah's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Bailey, covered by Payton. Another miss by Utah.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Now, here's Payton. Back to Podziemski. 6 to shoot. Over George. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Here's Collier. And a miss there on the triple. Healed against George. Horford in the post. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Out to Payton for the 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Bailey passes to Collier. And here's George. He's defended by Podziemski. Fires the 3. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. And here is Hield. He has yet to score. Lots of room. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And the Warriors lead by 1.
Well, Hield right there on the yield, waiting for someone to get open.
Utah's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Anderson a screen on Payton. Uncovered. And he knocks down the jumper. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Here's Podziemski. Pass to Horford. Now here's Payton. Up top, Podziemski. Shot clock at 5. Can't cash in from close range. George against Payton. Pass to Filipowski. Quarter, fairly close game so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Jazz?
People say the mid-range shot is dying, but so far in this one, that has not been the case for this team.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Payton is out there with Horford, and it's Post in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Anderson against Horford. 5 to shoot. A nice shot by Anderson.
Anderson has those long strides anytime he's in the open court. A difficult player to guard when he's going to the rack.
Warriors trail by 3. You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
Jazz shooting a superb 63% from the field. Pass to Filipowski. Anderson outside. They set the pick. Just 5 to shoot. He can't get that one to fall. Good work defensively by Horford. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. It's a neck-and-neck game in San Francisco. Here's Sensabaugh, covered by Hield. Here's Collier. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
The free throw drops for Collier. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Curry. He has 5. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Payton. Hield outside. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Hield's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
Wow, Hield has a beautiful release on his shot right there. Just barely off of his fingertips and buttery soft.
Here's Collier. Here's Bailey. They set the pick. Takes it inside. There he goes!
You don't want to be jumping on a play like that. No. Wow, he was up there, Kevin.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Now, here's Curry. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And they pick up 2.
Smart shot selection from Curry, just finding a gap in the defense.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Santos is checked in. Pass to Collier. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Filipowski. 4 on the shot clock. Inside. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
So it's the Warriors now, following the bucket by the Jazz. Shot by Hield, nobody around. Another 3 for Golden State.
Well, they used to refer to him as Buddy Buckets. Maybe that will stick in this league.
There's a good screen. Here's Bailey. Here's Collier. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. That's to Curry. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Filipowski.
Curry excellent at reading the defense and taking advantage of any mistake.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
Stephen Curry hits them both.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Here's Collier. Anderson a screen on Curry. Here's Collier. That 3 off the mark.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Three-pointer Hield. Utah with the rebound. Anderson right side. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Jimmy Butler who's checked in for the Warriors. Moody comes in for Hield. And Utah with a change here too. Filipowski's checked in. Warriors leading by 3. Now Curry. He's got 9. Lets it go from deep. Oh, Butler draining the 3.
And attacking and playing with intensity, Jimmy Butler, a ferocious competitor.
Here's Collier. Pass to Anderson. Nice ball movement by Utah. Markkanen out to the right wing. Anderson outside. Nurkic setting the pick for Anderson. And they get it. And Anderson slams it in.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Golden State's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Here's Richard. Green kicks to Richard. Outside Curry. Shoots over Collier. That's good, and that evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game.
Steph Curry has amazing confidence in his shooting ability, and why not?
Here's Collier. They set the screen. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Here's Curry following the bucket by the Jazz. No one near him. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Collier, guarded by Curry. Shoots from the right block. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Collier. The Warriors have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Pass to Green. Shoots over Collier. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Green. And that's 13 points for Stephen Curry.
Good strategy here from the coaching staff. Put the ball in Curry's hands and see what happens. Usually ends up being pretty good.
Three-pointer, Markkanen. Green with the rebound. Warriors leading by 4. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Down low, here's Nurkic. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Nurkic has got 6.
Well, weighing around 290 pounds, not sure contact is really going to affect Nurkic.
Curry with it. He's got 13. Curry, a screen on Anderson. Sinks the triple. 6 points for him.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Here's Collier. 8 points for him. Markkanen from outside. The shot, no good. The Warriors have gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
So it's Utah now after the Warriors pick up 3. A fader. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
I have no idea why he went with the fadeaway there. The defense was nowhere near him, and he should have just kept it simple.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Now Anderson, after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry, fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the Warriors making a change here. Podziemski's checked in. Utah also making some changes. Mikhailuk comes in for Filipowski. And it's Keontae George in for Collier. And that one misses.
Tough to match up with Kyle Anderson because of how quirky he plays. Changing speeds, plays slow, but sees the floor remarkably well.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Tip of the cap there. I mean, that defense was good. The finish was better.
Now here's Markkanen. Inside, it's stolen by Green. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Here's Podziemski. Takes a 3. Drills the three-pointer. 9 points in the game so far.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Jazz trail by 11. George looking around. Outside, Markkanen. It's picked off. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And that one is hammered home.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
And Utah has possession. The Warriors making the shot. Anderson finds Markkanen. Drills it from outside. Markkanen's got 5 points so far.
It's not a secret that Markkanen can stroke it from long distance, and that ability, that's going to help open up the floor for his teammates.
Back to Podziemski. Some nice passing by Golden State. Here's Moody. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pass to Mikhailuk. Lets it go from 11. George, no good. Here's Richard. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. And the Warriors lead by 12. So it's the Golden State Warriors enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. It's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Curry has been sensational.
Yeah, something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
Getting underway here in the second half. Here's Will Hardy's foul. We've got Yusuf Nurkic. George is out there with Markkanen. And it's Mikhailuk in at the shooting guard position. Pass to Curry. Beyond the arc. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 9 rebounds now tonight. There's the lob to Markkanen. They kick it out to Green. It's rebounded by Mikhailuk. Jazz trail by 12. Jimmy Butler just seems to raise his game come playoff time, Brent. It is a thing of beauty.
It's pretty awesome to see that kind of confidence where a guy just lays in the weeds for a little while and then in the biggest moments comes in and stands out. So that's not always just about Jimmy Butler. It's about his team having that kind of confidence in how he performs in the biggest moments.
Here's Curry with the 3. Oh, Curry so accurate from three-point range.
Well, the moment that ball went through on the other end, you could see Steph wanting the ball back, and of course he did it. That's the answer.
Utah's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. It's Nurkic, top of the key. Pass to Markkanen. 5 on the clock. Here's Bailey. From outside the arc. Connects from three-point range. Bailey's got 7 points in the game.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Green with a screen on Markkanen. To the paint. And Green slams it in.
Draymond Green with a great job playing the high screen and roll. Keeps the D off balance every time.
Jazz trail by 11. And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Here's George. He's got 14. Nurkic dishes to Markkanen. Outside, George launches a 3. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And developing that 3-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
George against Curry. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Bailey. 7 points in the game. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Green with a screen on George. Curry outside. And another field goal in his total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
An offense unto himself. Steph Curry just warping the defense.
Outside, Markkanen. Back to George. 6 on the shot clock, and he makes that one. George has got 8 here in the quarter.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
So it's the Warriors now. 7-point differential. Curry passes to Green.
And that's Jimmy Butler with a great finish there. Good hands to catch the pass and throw it through.
Jazz have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. George, no good. Warriors leading by 9. Out to the wing. Here's Richard. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Peyton, he's checked in for Moody.
For the Dubs, Richard, shooting 1.
Jazz trail by 12. Outside, George. Pass to Markkanen. Here's Bailey, defended by Peyton. And Markkanen throws it down.
When you're a 7-footer like Markkanen, do you really have to jump to flush it? Just enough.
Golden State's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Hard earned by Butler.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Jazz have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Here's Bailey, covered by Peyton. The shot by George, wide open. Cans it from downtown. George has got 22 points.
Playing from behind right here, not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
Curry outside. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got his 3rd assist on the night. Outside, Markkanen. Outside, George. Nurkic's screen on Curry. Here's George. Right through the D for the layup. George has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Aggressive slash from the young guard. George fears no one when attacking the basket.
Warriors leading by 10. Curry passes to Green. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Curry with the 3. Utah with the rebound. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, when you look at the draft, it seems talent evaluators have a type. LeBron James says our league is always hungry for potential. That's the whole focus of the lottery. It makes sense that those guys who are taken 16 through 30 are on real contending teams and making impacts. Of course, Kevin, everybody wants to draft the next LeBron. Good luck with that.
Or work with the next David Aldridge, a Hall of Famer. David, thank you. Pass to Green. Jacks up a 3. And Jimmy Butler with the 3. 20 points for him.
Well, Jimmy Butler's 3 ball is just going to extend that defense, and now he's going to make plays inside.
Here's Collier. It's rebounded by Curry. Curry's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And it's Golden State with another.
If Butler can't get into the paint, he's got some offensive options. He has the touch from the mid-range.
Jazz trail by 15. Here's Collier. He's got 8. A three-pointer is right on target. Collier's got 11 points.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Brent, Draymond Green's resume speaks for itself. What's he do, though, that we may not see or appreciate?
Well, Kevin, Draymond Green does such a great job of being a connector and communicator defensively. It is remarkable the way that he can impact every position on the floor by the way he uses both his position and his voice. Forget about the offense. Draymond takes on the challenge every night defensively, and that makes him elite.
And he makes the first.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the floor.
And Utah making a change here. Hendricks is checked in. Both free throws good from Green. Brent, when I think of those title teams of the Golden State Warriors, clearly you think of the Currys and Thompson and maybe at the top of that list, the importance of Draymond Green.
Well, there's no doubt, Kevin, that the lean on for Golden State defensively and to be as good as they were on that end of the floor falls on the shoulders and the very capable ones of Draymond Green. I mean, he took on all challengers and elevated the confidence of players like Steph and Clay. So Draymond's defense, elite and leading to titles.
And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Outside, Payton. Green inside. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Curry can't get it to go. Jazz trail by 12. They swipe it. .146 left in the third quarter. There's the three. It's hauled in by George. And here are the Jazz now. Pass to Hendricks. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Curry with it. 1:19 left in the third. Payton from outside. Good on the three-point shot. Payton's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
So much attention on Steph that really opens up the floor.
1:10 left here in the third quarter. Here's Collier. 11 points in the game. It's good.
And he waited for the last possible minute to get that one off. Made a sick adjustment right before he let it go.
There's a minute left to play here in the third. Payton with a screen on George. Pass to Payton. Over George. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Payton. 24 points for Stephen Curry.
Well, the D has to pressure Curry at all times. You can't let him shake free for a jumper.
Outside, George. Here's Anderson. Banked in off the glass. Anderson's got 8 points.
Well, you got to like his choice right there to go hard to the rack. Took it right at the teeth of the defense.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Back to Curry. Fires away from way outside. Another three for Golden State.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Now, here is George. He's got 26. The three. It doesn't go for him.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Horford is out there with Hield. And it's Post in at the 5 down low. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And there's the drive. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Now Pajemski. Outside Curry. There's the triple. Traps in the tray. Curry's got 30 points.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
Here's Collier. Pass to Hendricks. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And the shot goes in. Jazz trail by 16. Here's Collier. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
The free throw drops for Collier. And the Jazz making a change here. Sheboy's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Fourth quarter now, we're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Post. And here is Hield. Outside Curry. And another three for Golden State.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Here's Collier. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Sensabaugh. Hits it from three-point range.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Here's Curry. Utah with the rebound. Filipowski passes to Collier. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Filipowski. He's defended by Pajemski. The shot by Filipowski, no good. Warriors leading by 14. In the corner, it's Hield. Outside Curry. From past the arc. Another three for Golden State.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Pass to Hendricks. Takes it off the glass.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Golden State's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Curry passes to Hield. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Curry sinks it from just inside the baseline. Curry's got 38 points.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
To the middle. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Warriors. Post. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And the Warriors making a change here. Richards is checked in. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Jazz trail by 18. Here's Hendricks on the wing, George, and stolen by Horford. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Well, Horford right there using both his head and his hands. As soon as he gets the ball, looks up the floor, starts the fast break.
Utah has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. George passes to Mikhailuk. Curry with the steal. And it's the Warriors on the break. Here's Richard. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 9 assists now tonight. And so George will bring it up for Utah. Outside, Markkanen. Will it go? And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And what I love about Markkanen, he takes care of the basketball, and that's a result of being patient, playing smart, and just generally getting his points within the flow of the offense.
Shoot 2.
That free throw, no good.
7 feet, really good at shooting the basketball. A decent handle. Lauri Markkanen starts to tinker on that unicorn category.
Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Jimmy Butler comes in for Al Horford. Bailey, he's checked in for Utah. He hits the second from the line. Warriors leading by 22. To the inside. Lays it up off the glass. Curry's got 40 points.
Well, you give Curry a point-blank shot. That's just too easy.
For Utah, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. Nurkic with it. Now Green defending.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Golden State's gotten in the groove from three-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the 3rd quarter ended. Up top, Curry. He's guarded by Markkanen. Curry gets the bucket.
This whole second half, he's been unbelievable scoring the basketball. The defense has had literally no effect.
George passes to Nurkic. Here's Mikhailuk. Here's Bailey. The Jazz working the ball around now. Clock at 6. Fires from deep. A nice shot by Mikhailuk.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Curry against George. Releases from 15. No good off the front iron.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter. Now, say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Curry against George. Unloads from 13. No good with the triple. Jazz trail by 19. Three-pointer, Markkanen. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. The shot by Curry, no good. For Utah, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. Lets it go with a 3. That is off the mark. He's shooting 60% on 6 of 10 shots. Green with a screen on George. And the Warriors miss again. Utah's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Pass to Bailey. George with the screen on Heel. Here's Bailey. Good on the triple. Bailey's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Out left to the wing, takes the 3. The shot that time, not on target. The Jazz on offense. They're on a 10-2 run here. Pass to Markkanen, shoots the 3, and again it's the Jazz from deep.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
Curry is inside, defended by George. Curry with the bucket. Curry's got 44.
That's tough finish. Steph's not just a great shooter, but really great numbers through the years as being an elite finisher.
Jazz trail by 15. Pass to Mikhailuk. Markkanen passes to Mikhailuk. Left side, George. Just 4 to shoot. From deep. That shot is off. Warriors leading by 15.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Warriors.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Stephen Curry.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Curry against George. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Moody. Launches it. Another 3 for Golden State.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And it's George finishing it off. .30 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside, Green. Pass to Moody. Here's Richard. Another 3 for Golden State.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.